So good. Oh, man, y'all crack me up. Morning. Welcome to Shop Talk.
Morning.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How was your week? How was Juneteenth?
It's hot, but I know it's hot up there too.
Well, hey, Juneteenth was amazing. I was in Buffalo. Had an amazing time.
Okay. They had a whole program set up?
Well, the bikers said, all the bikers got together and just did
Who
what
was
bikers
it?
do, but it was beautiful.
Who?
Buffalo Afro Dogs.
Oh, okay. The Buffalo Afro Dogs. Okay. Talk about a good time. I know that was.
Yeah,
and the colors too. Oh, that was bananas.
It was nice. It was nice to see a couple people from Ohio up there. It was, something really nice.
Okay.
I was proud to be there.
You was proud to be there? All right, Nick.
Proud.
What's up? What's the temperature up that way?
Same as we only like 1 or 2 degrees ahead of y'all.
I don't know what it is because I'm not there. So can you tell me?
It's been in the 90s, my bad.
90s? Okay.
It's 90s. Right now, I think it's 84 right now.
Oh, okay. So it's 83 where I'm at. Okay, cool. Get it going. Listen, anything exciting happen besides male problems? Because we ain't going to bash the dudes. we ain't going to bash
Those
you.
ain't problems.
They're not problems?
Those weren't problems. Hey,
No,
every now and then you need a pacifier.
Yeah, I got to get to where I got to be soon, so.
Wait a minute. So every now and then, a guy needs a pacifier. Explain that. We ain't even started the show yet. The show gonna be off the hook though. But tell me, every now and then.
It says live.
You lie, baby. Because I just shared it.
Oh, I know that. Focus. I need. Okay, watch this. Even though I'm not in the studio, I need y'all to pay attention. I know it's live. That's why I said we got a great show. I'm talking to the listening audience. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about the people. See the difference? Yeah, that's all. It's the people. Right. Absolutely. So wait. So every now and then you need a pacifier. Explain that. Expound on that.
Please do.
Well, if a man is doing what he's supposed to do and everything like that, when he has to have a place to be of peace. Somewhere he has to get something that he wants. It's not all. And
he always get what he wants. What's up with this peace? Peace.
How does he always get what he wants?
See, here's where we have an issue, and how I have to not go to my inbox because you be flooding the inboxes when I make a statement like this. Peace. So you get all that you want all day, but obviously you feel like you don't. The one time you don't get your way, now you need peace. Work with me.
No, we don't get what we want all day. We are accustomed to for you. Just like, remember, a woman's happiness comes first. So how are we getting what we want if a woman's happiness comes first?
See, I don't agree with that.
I don't either, but I mean, me and you are the minority, not the majority on that. And women feel that they're the prize and they come first. So how are we getting what we want?
Now watch this.
There'll be a lot more saved marriages and everything like that if we got what we want. And you know what I heard the other day? And I shared it with you guys. Michael Jordan, Brad Pitt, Tom Brady, all their women left them.
So it don't matter about your money.
No! It mattered because they
can have
wives left with a good exit plan. They had a good exit.
Let's just look at it as a souvenir. Souvenirs.
Yeah. Okay. Souvenirs that they need 100. My kid needs $50,000 cornflakes per month. Yeah, yes, court. Give it to me.
Some of them do be outrageous with their.
So if Dr. Dre, Michael Jordan, Brad Pitt, Tom Brady, if they can't keep their woman, what am I gonna do with my little minimum wage?
Pacifier.
That's all we ask. Just pacifier. He asked for something simple. I don't know what he asked.
But here's the thing. It sounds... Wait. Okay, let me set this up for the listening audience. He asked for something simple. Okay, you're asking for something simple, but you tell me off top that you got 2 chicks that you kicking it with, hypothetically speaking. But wait. So there's nothing simple about that. Because is it because you need the third party to come in? Is she up to bat? Like, help me.
I didn't know about the other particulars of the story. Now it's up to you. Is he worth that? So now, I mean,
now if he at minimum wage, no.
To a person, right? But that's your choice. This is where that whole thing when I keep on saying, well, you chose that. This is that time where you use your choice. This is the exact time Nate the Agitator keep talking about. Okay. Well, if you know the whole rules and he's not hiding nothing from you, it's your choice to make the next move.
And I respect that. I respect that 110%. But let me say this. Let's revisit what you stated when you said a woman's happiness matters because we feel as though that we are the prize. Watch this, daddy of a little girl. You started that. From birth. No. Let me elaborate. So we fall down. What do? Pick us up and you say, oh my goodness, dust it off. Oh, she had a scratch on her knee. Oh, she's the princess. Let's dress her all up. This is the princess, whatever you want. Here you go. However, when your son fall down, you be like, get up and brush it off. So that dynamic starts at birth. So you can't sit there and raise us one way. Society, whoa, hold on. You can't raise us one way and expect us to be another way when we become an adult because you don't want to pay bills.
I'm going to tell you, that's why I am the way I am, because although my dad had 3 daughters, I was dad, and I'm the second oldest, I was daddy's little girl. Even as a grown woman, I was daddy's little girl.
Look at him.
That's why I'm spoiled.
Go. What you got, Nate? Go ahead.
Excuse me, Mel. I know that what's her name? Our analyst is in here, but do you remember the numbers on children raised in single parent homes, mothers, combined parents, and fathers? You remember those numbers?
I do remember those numbers.
I remember that the bad kids come from a single mom. The kids that are good or more well off come from either a single dad or both parents.
Oh, that's a lie. The truth ain't in there. Amber, where you at? Amber at work.
Yeah, Amber. Call in. Anyone can call in and let you know. Ask Cornell. I know he listening. He can look.
Let me tell you, baby, listen. See, you're not gonna say a father make a better parent.
I say it, and I have the statistics and things behind me to back me up.
Do you see the statistics? You see the stats behind them, Nick? I don't see the stats behind them. I don't see the stats behind you.
Cornell.
But let's get this show started. Cornell, go ahead, do the legwork.
Cornell, sick of.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
Nice and quiet. See, order in the court. Order in the court.
Right.
You like that? Oh no, y'all was on the break was there. I thought there was.
Go ahead, you got it. Go ahead. So you feel as though that fathers make better parents. Single fathers make a better parent than single mothers.
Yep. Yes, they do.
You got the floor.
His mom was acting up. He missed the question. What was the question?
Don't worry about it. It's over. No, that is not how my show go. I run this. Finish the question, Nate, because we're not doing that. Go ahead. He can hit rewind. Go ahead. What you got?
I said that fathers, the statistics show that children that are raised with both parents or just their father comes out better than children raised with just their mother. So that says...
How so?
Hey, ask Google.
No, I'm not asking no Google.
Okay, I'm telling you what is written. I'm telling you what the
right.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, someone on the show heard it, and they'll tap in, and they'll tell you, oh, Nate's right yet again. They're going to tell you that. Fathers are that essential because we prepare you for the world. You prepare them for their feelings and what they want.
We prepare them for that. We prepare them for how to live and being inside the house. So I'll give you that.
I have a daughter.
I'll give you
I
that.
have a daughter, and I told her what to accept and what not to. I didn't say, well, that's wrong. Your feelings should matter. Whoa, 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 whoa. If we go in here, it can go this way or that way. Be prepared for them both. Not, oh no, you're the prize and the world revolves around you.
Yes.
That would be wrong for me to set my daughter up like that. It's wrong for me to set any kid up like that. Because no one loves my child once they leave outside of the door.
Well, you have to consider her feelings.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
No, I didn't know.
You have to consider her feelings.
No, I don't. Who considers your feelings outside of this show, Mel? You walking down the street, you go to the mall, how many of them people will consider your feelings?
Everybody, because it's a world of I'm offended right now.
Got you. But do you think they're going to say, oh, wait a minute, we can't do this because Mel's here? Oh, no, we can't do this.
Everybody else. We talk about your daughters.
Say it, Nick.
Talk about my daughters. Talk about my daughters.
Kids.
Guess what? My kids know that, hey, these people don't owe you nothing. Have you ever met my son or daughter, Nick?
No.
So you don't owe them nothing, right?
Yeah. No.
Exactly. So when they come see you, they can't come say, well, Nick knows my dad, so she owes me something. So she better worry about my feelings. You don't know. I don't owe your kids nothing. You don't owe my kids nothing. And they have to operate as such. To have my time and attention is not the gift. It's I don't know. I ain't sleep last night that much, but my big words. Where's my big word dictionary?
You're from the east side, so don't even worry. Don't even reach for the help.
Well, guess what? I be from the east side, but it'd be a privilege to have my time and my attention. Just like
I got involved in that fight. I'm from across the state border.
Well, it don't make a difference. Whoever has your time and attention, it should be a privilege to them. Because don't everybody get my time and attention? Guess what?
I agree, but no.
Nikki's cat died.
Listen,
her lizard died.
No.
I'm like, so?
So what I'm hearing, now let me go put my psychology hat on. So what I am hearing is you prepare your children for the worst.
Yep, I prepare, how's it said? I prepare them for war in a time of peace. And they can't sit out here and expecting their feelings to change law or to change culture just because they feel a certain way. And that's the problem with everything today.
So do you think that is why black people have the highest rate of high blood pressure? Because
I'm sorry?
Do you think that can contribute to why black people have the highest rate of blood pressure?
Yes.
Because people like you, wait. Because people like you who teach your children and prepare them for the worst will have them on edge.
No.
No, I asked you the question. I asked you and you said yes.
I do, but it won't have them on edge. It's like, hey, listen, Mel don't like you, Victor. Oh, okay. Well,
okay. Now let's rewind it.
I ain't got no high blood pressure. And I'm not saying,
okay, wait.
What? Mel doesn't like me.
No, you don't have high blood pressure yet. But let's dig into this a little bit deeper. Watch.
Shall we?
So you're saying I'm going to prepare this. Okay, I don't even have nothing like a little egg. Here, ice. This is ice. Keeps you cool. I'm looking at all the positive. You're looking at, okay, I'm going to prepare this child for the worst. So what? So they're not shocked instead of preparing them for the best. So when you go outside the house, that's why I'm thinking, okay, so when I go out, if I was under your roof, I go outside the house where I don't trust nobody. So now I'm on edge. I'm angry. Is that the angry black female raised by that single father?
I stand on what I say. You might be looking at it from a dramatic angle.
It's not dramatic. It's real.
Hey, look, the Titanic is a beautiful ship. It could go down, so, you got to be...
Oh, my gosh!
On the point.
But it's reality.
You have to understand. Here's the thing. Be informed. Know what you're getting into. I can go with Mel, but Mel's accustomed to beating people up.
Are you going?
You want to know the background of the dude you dating? You want to know the side effects of that? Hey, the side effects of life is, hey, listen, everything ain't built around you, and everything don't go away. But you have to understand.
But it can.
There's a good and bad in everything.
But it can.
Okay. Has your life gone exactly the way you wanted it to go to this point? Everything.
I can actually.
Whoa. Has it? Oh my God! Your life isn't exactly the way you wanted.
Wait, no. I was getting ready to tell you. No. I said actually. See, you like to jump the gun. Actually, it has. Not in the timing. Whoa. Okay, wait a minute. Not in the timing that I wanted. I had some delays and some hurdles, but guess what? It actually has, and I'm truly blessed. I'm excited about it. So it's all based on the decisions, and the reason that I say that. Wait a minute, and the reason I say that is because yes, it's a big world, and we have an option which is called a choice. So you said dating a guy to beat up so-and-so. No, I'm not going to date that guy if I know he like to hit women. And I know I got a mouthpiece. I'm not going to think he going to treat me any different.
Are you so saying that, well, my dad told me to be informed and know the pros and cons of stuff is giving him high blood pressure?
Well, I'll say it's giving him.
I'm telling you, I'm giving you the pros and cons.
I'm telling you that, yes.
Smart mouth, you're a woman.
Because you're stressed.
So
the leading factors will lead to high blood pressure. Go ahead.
Listen, woman. Hey, daughter of mine, don't go in there with your smart mouth because you're a man, he's a man, and you can't beat him in a fight. That's just being smart. That ain't giving her high blood pressure. I'm telling her, it would be stupid of you to go around any man with a smart mouth and calling yourself demeaning them and ain't got no type of backup or nothing like that.
That's totally different from what you stated earlier. Your analogy was very different. So you are protecting her there.
I am
protecting her from some physical abuse.
Let's see, there you go, honing it in. I'm telling you in general, raising them to understand that there are things to their choices and showing them, hey, both choices, you got to be aware of this. Because it don't always come your way. Because if it always came my way, I'd have the 6 numbers that I need to just disappear.
But that's when we come back to you guys. When it don't go our way.
Exactly. But you have someone to come back to. Who do I got to go? You know when the guy's getting break up and getting in a bad situation, you know what happens? Oh, man, Terrence, that's messed up, dog. Let's go to the strip club. We don't get together and have herbal tea and talk about it.
Y'all should.
Have that out
Y'all
there.
should.
Okay, yeah, of course now. Yeah, well, okay. Well, guess what? We don't. Mel start a place, sell just herbal tea, and it's for men to come and sing Kumbaya and try to sink their menses.
That's whack.
I mean,
that's whack.
But hey, we don't have a place. Y'all can go, your girlfriend to come over and cook and clean and this, that, and other, and blah, blah, blah. Cornell ain't came over my house one time to help me clean up. Nothing. I was broken up. I was downtrodden and everything. He said, "Oh man, I got beer today. I got the first round. Let's go to the strip club." That's counseling for most black men. So we're not set up like that. And we're telling you, hey, women, listen, hey, you got to look at both sides of this. And I prepare my kids. Hey man, look, this can happen and this can happen. Or is it worth robbing that bank? Because you could get caught. You could get caught. Because I'm not going to tell you, hey, your feelings is you need the money in the bank. And they're not going to give it to you, and your feelings are more important. So just go rob it. No. There are consequences.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. You got to prepare them and let them know that there are consequences on everything they do. And me doing that don't raise their high blood pressure. It just is what it is.
It does. You causing your factors, your stresses. You stress. You walking out the house. Stress. But I will say this. I will say this for the black man. The black man is stressed, and no, y'all really don't have an outlet. And when you have an outlet, it's imposed on by us. Because if you have a man cave, we coming down, what you watching, what you doing. I get it, but there's a lot of responsibility with that. It's a lot of responsibility. And I want to say this for the ladies out there who are, I want to have a baby by him and da-da-da. You're looking like, okay, well, you want to have a baby for him, but he didn't want to have a child with you because it says responsibility and he's trying to be free and live his life. And yes, we are going to expect a man, air quotes for the listening audience, to step up and provide and be held accountable where we actually get it's okay and we can go to our dads.
And it's your story. And you tell it the way you want it to.
It's two
Nate,
sides. Isn't that what I keep hearing over and over? Right. It's two sides. It's two sides.
Like Mel said, Nate hit me. First front page news. This, that, and other. What didn't they say? What was on page 19, Mel?
It don't matter because you hit me.
Right. But on page 19, Nate hit Mel after he was shot with a .22. But all the people know is Nate hit Mel. So it's your story, and it's your thing, and you have people around you to say, "Oh Lord, that's so sad." You in the victim mentality, everything is on your way. They be like, "Oh man, you hit Mel? Hey dude, you see this bullet hole? You see the bullet hole? Oh, well that's nothing. You shouldn't have hit Mel. You should never ever." I got it all to say. Everything is built around you. And then the guy said, "Hey, listen, I need you to come check me out, blah, blah, blah." And you're like, "Well, give him a pacifier." I can't do that. But then you tell me, after I defended the guy, well, he told me he got 2 other girls. I said, "Oh, well, I can't defend him no more."
But you know what, though? But you can.
You know what's up.
You can, because he let you know off top what was going on.
He told you what was on top. I give him credit there, and now it's your choice. Don't sit here and cry about it, and you ain't even made a choice. You want the victim. You want all of, "Oh, he did that to you, girl." Well, I can't believe that. Before you even made a choice.
But me and Nick disagree with you on that.
Before you made your choice, you told us the story. We're looking at you like, "I can't believe he did that."
Okay, so we gave the example, but you know what? But that's just like that girl on that video who is talking about downplaying herself. Women want more. Women want this and that. And you see the video? It was a young girl, and she was saying, "We think that we're cute and we're supposed to get that, that man, that high value male."
I pay no attention to these young chicks because they haven't lived life long enough yet to talk about anything.
Absolutely, but here's my thing. The reason I brought that part up is why it sounds like a self-esteem issue. And why are you downplaying yourself for a man talking about something? "I don't deserve a high value man because I'm this way." Who told you that, honey? Just the same as I'm gonna let you talk. Just the same as a man sitting down at the table and saying, "Hey, I have 2 other people that I'm dating." Just to let you know, I can respect him because he letting you know off top. So you could say, "What's my position? What role are you expecting me to play?" And the entire time, I get to choose when and if I want to play along.
Well, preach on.
So that's the difference. But that girl, so low self-esteem issues. Go ahead, Nick. Oh, whoever. Go ahead, whichever one.
I kind of lost it, but I mean, you're absolutely right. I can't argue with that, what you just said at all.
Now, let me give these stats.
I'm not giving up none of my friends neither until I know it's all it is going to be me and you.
Okay.
When I know for sure it's going to be me and you, then all the rest of them got to go. But
okay, Doc King, my relationship guru that I've been dealing with for a whole lot of years, he always said, anytime the plan changes, you got to go back to the table and renegotiate. So once feelings get involved, it's like, okay, instead of assuming, because yes, we do assume, go back to the table and renegotiate and say, okay, this is where I'm at, especially once you become an adult. Now, I will say this, a study showed that 75.5% Black men develop high blood pressure by the age of 55 because of life. Now, that was, and those, I found those in my old notes. That's why I was looking down like boom, boom, because I'll be writing it. That was back in 18. So after COVID, do you know it increased up to 85? So it's a lot of pressure. And this is where I'm going with that young lady that was talking. It's a lot of pressure on the Black man. And we always say, help our Black brothers, help our Black brothers. But what happens is the Black brothers ain't helping us. But you expect us, okay, give them a break. They had it hard. That ain't my fault of the country that we're in. So why should I have to take the brunt of that?
If you choose to be with him, you have to be with him. Just like he got to accept you for your flaws and your 6 kids, and he got to accept your situation.
Why I gotta have 6 kids, Nate?
Huh?
Why I gotta have 6 kids?
Whatever you're...
Listen, I'm going to say this.
Say it,
Nate. Say it like this. When you, as a male, when a man reaches out to a woman and then says to a woman, da 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 da, and can run down everything that she does or been through or whatever. Don't give me no ultimatums. You can't do that, and I don't like this, I don't like that. Well, if you don't like none of that stuff, and you know I do it, why reach out? Why reach out to me then?
That's a good question.
If I am not, if you know there's certain things that you don't like, and you know I'm like that because you said it off the top, then why reach out?
Well,
you can't change. Like I can't change you, you can't change me, especially at this age.
Here's
Unless
the thing.
we're gonna change their spots, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Not so like, what happened to just accepting and meeting in the middle? If you're willing to meet me in the middle, then yes, there's some things that I know that I shouldn't be doing, or I can curb or calm down. But you gotta meet me in the middle. Period. I'm to that point where I'm tired of giving and giving and giving and giving because that's all I've done. I've tried to that. I've done that. I've done the wifey thing. Have your back. Do this, do that. But now it's like I need you to meet me in the middle.
Okay, ready? You ready?
Go ahead.
I've heard you say you've done all the good stuff for the wrong dude because he's not there. So the new dude who's trying to come in, you're not going to give him that. You're going to give the new dude who you want to pay full price and do everything the right way. You want him to do it your way. But the dude you gave the gold to, you ain't wait. It didn't work out, so you're not going to do it for the next guy. So the next guy says, and an issue might be, you might be in the wrong package or in the wrong lane. You might be looking for girlfriend package, this, that, and other, and he knows that you do all this other stuff, and he got you in the smash package. It's just a different package. So first of all, you have to define where you want to be and with this person. And if this is the dude that you want, you give him your best.
No!
Your best. Okay, all right. The dude you want, you don't want to give your best to. You gave your best to the scrub.
Oh, never that. Never that.
Guess what? The scrubs put a doggone ring on my finger and said I do.
Oh, no, I don't want to scrub. I don't want to scrub, but I hear you. But let me say this. You do.
That's what he said, so I'm just answering.
Yeah, you do better. Okay. You do better. You don't give all. Because I'm going to tell you something. I cannot give, I can't give a boyfriend husband privileges.
Gotcha. But if this is the one, if this is the
wife privileges.
Right, we don't. But here's this. I'm saying if this is the one. Okay, so if you want to be wife to Clarence Jordan, Clarence is the dude, right?
Okay.
And you like everything about him. He wear your favorite high karate on this side, brood on this side. He wear the polyester palace suits. He's the dude of your dreams of what you want. Why don't you try to give him your all? Why do you then say, oh, well, nope, I gave my all to Fred and Steve, and they missed me over. So Clarence, the dude you want, he don't.
So you carrying that baggage. You carrying that baggage.
Huh?
So you carrying the baggage from the previous relationship.
You're sabotaging yourself. You're sabotaging yourself.
Okay, I have to go to the comments.
And I'm everything you want. And you're gonna make me work harder than this dude? And he ain't done nothing? Oh no, you set your.
Okay, I have to go to the comments. Cornell Stevens said that it's the women regarding like the high blood pressure. A lot of high blood pressure got to do with our women too. Our women don't make it easy for us. Derek Clark said women be hard on us, brothers. And there was another one that was in here that was pretty good. Okay, so Cornell was agreeing with Nate regarding that he saw a show where he showed that single fathers in two-parent households does better with children than single mothers. Now, with that, I'll say because the father is in the home. There's that foundation. A lot of people don't understand the role that the father plays in the household. And here's the deal. It depends on the father. The type of father. Is that father there? Because there are fathers that are in the household but not at home. How often have we experienced that?
Exactly.
So that's
can I expound
absolutely
on that?
absolutely.
I've for my George Clinton heads, I've expounded on Cosmic Slop, the song, and my dad was in my house. And what I thank I've learned this as of late. What I thank my mother for is allowing him to be my dad, because women, well, the place you do rule is that home. And you are emotionally and everything to that child. That's why, as a kid, I see my grandmother and grandfather go at it every day. And I was wondering why my grandfather was so mad, so mean to my grandmother. But as an adult, and I look at that shit, I'm like, man, why don't you just smack this bitch and let's go? You ain't done shit. I mean, I was, yes, my grandmother. I was like, oh my God, he just walked in from work. And you own this dude. So as a child, your mother is she's the most close thing to a woman, to the child. But my mom allowed my dad to be a dad. He was in the house and he was a father. Her whole thing was, let's see what your dad said. And I'm like, damn, never mind, Mom, won't you? We don't. But when that happened, I knew that I had to go to be a man, and he was the man. My mom never undercut my father. And I, as an adult, love my mom even more for it. I didn't agree with her when I was a kid, but she allowed my father to be my father. There were no stipulations. What did your daddy say? Oh, Mom, I'm asking you for $20. Well, let me check with your dad. Never mind. Because my dad was, hey, you want it back? Another story, true story. I was 17.
You about to talk about the hotel, the Wee Hotel?
It was King's. I was not the Wee, it was the King's Hotel. King's Hotel. Blah, 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 blah. And he said, so you want my $20 and I ain't going to get to fill on her booty one time? If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out something.
But would you really ask your mother that, though?
Say it again?
Would you have asked your mother for $20 to go to the hotel?
No. It's not our relationship. My mom never seen the scallywags that I, may have paid attention to. My mom, if you met my mom, you were special to me. But my dad is like, man, she got a nice butt. That was a conversation with my dad, but he was a man and he was my dad. Is that the same? And
are we still doing that? Are we still doing that? You were special if you got introduced to the parents.
Yes. You're not gonna meet my mama. That's the first woman I loved. That was the first woman I loved. Why would and I ain't got no real intentions with you. Why would you meet my mom? Okay. You remember when I said going down to Cornell's basement and you hated it? I said, I'm showing you my friends how I live. I care about you. I'm introducing you to Cornell.
Well, you show me how boring you are. And you think it's an asset.
It is, because if I show you where I live and the people that are dear to me, you're special to me. Now, if I introduce you to my mother, oh, man, I'm thinking of you, you're close to ring status. No, man, it's just going to be like, hey, Mom, I'm hitting this.
So that's really true.
Yeah, Mom, check that out.
If a man shows you where your mother lives or tells you, then you are special.
Yes. It gives you more. You are more than just That's very dear and special to a man. He ain't going to share his mama or where she live or stuff like that. Those are things that will always be sacred to a man.
That's funny because I just had this conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, and she was like saying the same thing. You know where the mother lives. You got the address. You've been to the house, even though you haven't been in it. You've been to the house.
He's serious. He's serious about you.
Yeah.
And he's serious about you because he told you the truth. Hey,
well, no, this is somebody different.
Okay. Well, he's serious
I was like,
about you.
oh, okay. I mean, handed me the phone, let me go through messages. I was like, oh, this is what we doing now? So yeah, that's. You're not gonna.
I can tell you're not gonna like that.
I'm not, and that's what I was sitting there thinking, like, because see, if you hand me your phone and let me go through your messages, that means eventually you're gonna be wanting my phone, and we're not doing that.
No, he likes her too much, and she's gonna be bored with him.
No, he don't like her too much.
No,
That's stupid. Don't hand me your phone. Okay. I don't want your phone. Okay. Let me go to the comment. So Derek said only special women get to meet a man's mother. Now I want to let's address the way women speak to men. Do you think that there's a proper way to speak to a man? And I use the word proper intentionally.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So why do y'all think that we are aggressive when we are passionate?
Because the emotion is the same. You still feel the same way. Your emotion and passionate voice doesn't change. It's always loud and boisterous. It's just like, you know why you never smile at a dog that's not yours? You know why? Even though you like it, you know why you don't smile at him? Because you're showing your teeth, and animals take that as aggression. You're like, oh, such a beautiful dog. Oh, and the dog's like,
Is that why Karens and stuff get bit? Mind your business. This dog was shut.
You don't show your teeth to an animal that's not yours. So you smiling at this dog, and he's looking at you like, you want to fight? Because you're smiling and you're showing your teeth. But your intentions were to be a beautiful person and love and pet the dog. But the dog just see you showing your teeth, so he bites you. It's just like a man. If I run up against, of course, our friend Cornell, and he talking mess, I'm going to talk mess too, and we're going to fight. So women don't use that tone to me. If you say, well, I ain't that. Oh, well, baby, what do you need? Well, let Big Daddy do this for you. But if you come in, I'm just going to bark louder. So if you change your tone, a submissive woman gets everything she wants. Everything. Because a man is going to be like, yeah, well, hey, baby, you're not submissive. Please,
an assertive woman.
You've never been submissive. Nick, you
Yes, I have.
I got money on it. Ask anybody on the street.
Well, anyway, I have been, and I'm trying now. But yeah, anyway.
Good luck with that.
Okay, let's go with your good luck with that. An assertive woman will get what she wants, and if she don't, she'll move forward and get what she wants. Catch up. Oh, it works, baby. You saying good luck. It works. It's the type of guy. But when you get a secure man, he is okay with allowing that woman to be exactly who she is and won't take it as aggression.
You called her aggression. I didn't call it
No.
aggression.
I'm saying, look who's taking it personal. I just asked a question.
I'm just saying what you said.
I was talking about the conversation because you have that and it is there. Now, I want to address this one where Derek said women are manly.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that a compliment?
No, it's not. I need that.
Not at all.
I need him to explain that a little bit more. Expand.
Do you believe that women are more manly, this time around, during this day and age?
All women, or just some women? Like, I need you to, please, because I ain't never been manly. Even with me cutting up or whatever else, I've never been manly. I'm a girly girl.
You're a girl.
I need you to explain that one, please, sir.
Please, okay. Nick, go ahead and go to the comments and read the comments. I'm having issues over here.
All right. It's like Cornell Stevens from Facebook said, it's all in the wording.
Okay, so check your tone and check your tone.
And the tone.
And then a lot, not all. Okay, Derek said a lot of women are manly, not all. Cornell said women are starting to think they wear the pants more than the man. Well, sometimes the man is wearing the skirt and giving you the pants. Been there, done that.
You see her neck? That neck was like.
You chose him. From my neck action too. Like, I don't like that.
Hey, you good?
But you chose him. You chose him. He got there. Okay.
Here, you could be you. That's what you can be. And if somebody don't like who you are, that is not the person for you. Now, I will say this. Like, where you at, the toll roll? No. When women are more manly. No, I want to talk about this. I need examples, and fellas, y'all got to help us out. What does that mean? Women are manly, more manly now. And I mean, I ain't talking about, a chick with a thick finger, talking about she hung. Not that kind of manly. I'm talking about like a feminist that people says or mistaken it as being manly. Now, Nick, you did bring up that point as far as like the men wearing the skirts. So if you have your wife is the breadwinner. So your wife is the breadwinner, and then she comes home from work and you're a stay-at-home dad, and it's cool. And the trash is there. You got a problem with her saying, why you didn't take the trash out?
I ain't got a problem with it. But if I won't get to it, is the problem that the trash is there, or is the problem is I didn't do it when you wanted it done?
The problem is I've been at work all day long, and then I come home and this trash is sitting here. What's the issue? What's the issue here? What happened?
Well, I don't know. I don't know why he didn't take out the trash. Maybe he got into something else. Who knows?
I
mean, you got.
But now watch the role reverse.
Me and you.
Watch the role reverse.
Are a company. If me and you are a company, Mel, we gotta have to see how we run our company.
Yes, and then what happens if with the stay-at-home mom and he's working all day, he don't want to hear all her stuff, and he want to know why is there dishes in the sink?
No, he don't, because he don't want to hear her stuff. He just walking. He want to get to his beer and his TV. He don't want to know. Hey, if it don't affect her, if she ain't talking about it, I don't care about it. I got lasagna in my refrigerator from 6 months ago. It's about to have a birthday party. Am I gonna say anything about it? No. If she don't say nothing about it, hey, it's cool with me. I don't want to hear it.
A mess. You are a mess.
Facts.
The lasagna from 6 months ago.
Somebody's about to have a birthday party.
Hey.
There we go.
If it don't bother her and I don't hear no mouth, I'm cool.
Okay. Now let's talk about have you ever. Let's play a game.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever? Some of these is crazy. I love y'all. Go ahead, keep them coming. 619-902-2287, 619-902-2287, and go ahead with your questions. Are you okay with passing gas on the first date? The first spin-a-night date. The spin-a-night date.
Is this a personal question or is this in general?
Hey, listen, I'm going with the question. So I say, have you ever? And the listeners sent me some have you evers.
Yeah. And I say, girl, I must really like you because I'm sharing my innermost feelings with you.
Is that a thing though? Like, for real?
Like that before,
But if a chick did that, would you be okay with it?
If I did it?
If a female did it.
If a female did it.
If it smelled, I probably wouldn't do doggy style no more. I'd be scared to do doggy style.
That's what I'm saying. A man is okay. It's okay for a man to do it, but if a woman do it, they got a problem.
Well, yeah, but y'all the two same people that was with y'all husbands for 8 years and didn't fart in front of it. That's a comfortability. You don't do that. The women don't lead off with that. A man, it's different.
No, women don't lead off with that. You lead off with that. Right. Somebody that you really like, they're going to be like, I'm out. You going to stick around?
Depends on how it smells. If she put a little extra oomph on it, I'm good.
You a mess. A straight up mess. Tell me, okay, here's another. Have you ever paid for a girl and her friend to go on a date? Meaning,
what you mean, okay.
You were going on a date with somebody and she brought her friend. Would you ever pay for both of them? Or continue that relationship?
Yeah. If I really was into her and stuff like that, I don't see a problem with that.
Nick, would you, if a guy that you were interested in, he came with his homeboy, it was like, oh, okay, well, we all gonna have dinner. You cool with that?
I'll be looking at him sideways like, why is your boy with us? But guess what? I'm not paying for his friend.
We know that.
I mean,
because I ain't either.
I'm on a date with you. I'm not on a date with both of you. I'm on a date with you, so I'm paying for you. Your friend wants to tag along. He better have money to pay.
So
is that why y'all wrote that song, Tyrone?
Yes.
Exactly. Better call Tyrone.
Yeah.
Or bag lady, pack light.
Thank you.
Because I ain't gonna be here long. Okay. Here's the thing, though. If a guy brings another guy, according to the men that I spoke with, they want to introduce you to their friends, so they really, air quotes, like you.
A guy wouldn't bring you on a date, though. I mean, well, not out to eat. If it depends on where. That's hey, come on, hang out with Cornell and his lady, versus take us out on the date and you pay.
A double date?
No.
Well, I wouldn't expect to pay. I definitely wouldn't expect to pay. Okay.
Right. As a woman, you shouldn't pay.
Okay.
And
Have you?
I told my daughter, hey, but have that money in your purse just in case.
Oh, the mad money. Gotta have that. Gotta have the mad money. Have you ever seen a male fix his homeboy's plate?
No. Ugh.
Is something wrong with that?
Yes. Other than getting a glass of water, you
Ask me to do it. Babe, can you fix so-and-so a plate? But yeah, no.
I'll take
So
that.
that's a question mark. But
Yeah,
watch
man.
this. So we can fix our home. So Nick's over. We at my aunt's house or whatever. And Nick's there, and I'm like, hey, you want something? And I fix her plate. It's all good. But if a dude, hey, you want he can't fix the plate.
No. Hey, the spoons are over there in that drawer, and there's the plates. help yourself. I mean, that's a masculine versus feminine thing. I don't fix my plate nowhere I go. If my wife is around me, I'm not fixing my plate.
So that's expected. That's part of her wifely duties.
That's the part. It's in the package. It's in the nuptials.
So you're not fixing. So you wouldn't fix her plate.
Only if she's sick, but I doubt it.
Dang, Nick, did you hear him? He said if she's sick, but he doubted.
I mean, it's not a thing.
I've had plates that fix for me many a day.
And how did it make you feel? How did it make you feel?
I felt special.
If we're out someplace. Now, if we at home, this ain't a we at home stuff. This is we out. How did it make you feel to have him fix you a plate at a picnic?
Special.
Okay. Now, how do you think it made him look and your girls look? Oh, you lazy? You got
No, it looked like, dude, she got a good one.
They said, oh, girl, he fixed you a plate. Go ahead, girl. Like, yeah. Like,
okay. So that feminine woman you were telling me about, you don't find pride in fixing your man's plate?
No, that's work.
Whoa. You said the feminine. I'm trying to talk to the feminine then.
Okay.
You don't find pride. You wouldn't feel different about having him fix you a plate in public?
No.
Okay. All right.
It's like, I don't.
We're not getting married. I'm calling the wedding off, Nick.
In public,
I'm calling the wedding off.
I don't feel a type of way with him fixing mine.
Is that a thing, though? Honestly, for real, all jokes aside, is that a thing?
It is to me. It is to me.
So, fellas, I need y'all in the comments, and I can't even look right now. Is it that important?
Yes.
Interesting.
I go out and fight dinosaurs for you. I go out and fight dinosaurs for you. I bring it home so you can cook it. Bring it to me. I deserve that.
For us to fix your plate.
Yes.
Something as minor as that in our eye is big for you.
It don't take much. It don't take much. I go home and sit at my table, and this is personal stuff, and this is why I'm still there to this day. Because when I go home and sit at the table, just like my dad and my grandfather, the plate comes to me, and I appreciate that. And that's you're worth something to me. It means a lot.
Okay, so the fellas in the comments said, I've never gone to a picnic and fixed a woman's plate. The other men said it's pretty important. I didn't know that.
Well, hey, we're educating you, ma'am.
Yes, that's why I love it.
Yeah, no, I'm not fixing your plate.
I did not know that was a big thing.
Yeah. At home, I fix you a plate. I ain't worried about that at home. But out, no, man, you can chalk that.
Wow.
I'd be like, I don't want that potato salad. That potato salad looks suspect, babe. Don't put that on my plate. But she should know that. He don't like potato salad.
He don't like your potato salad because you got them long nails.
Yeah.
Better wear them gloves.
I didn't know that. Nick, did you know that? That it was that important?
I know I really didn't. But
It is.
You know what though? Wow. Okay, so everybody has different upbringings. Different upbringing. Now I did see, like, I'm trying to think back, like, even with, my people, they did fix the men, but they fixed all the men's plate first. If it was a function, all the wives was in there fixing their man's plate. Boom. And then
you was raised right, Mel. You was raised right, girl.
And then, you got yours. You got the kids, and then, the little babies, and then you got yours.
Everybody together, this, that, and other. Everybody get their plate, and this, that, and other. Woman,
but
back then. that took care of the household.
But now, look, now we fix our plate, throw it in the microwave, and then do the other stuff. Make sure we get everything. I did not realize that. That's interesting.
Mel, our grandmothers are sisters, so we come from that same cloth. Do you see us having the family gatherings, the holiday meals that we did when our grandmothers were alive?
No.
Exactly. So that was the value, that traditional man stuff. Our grandmothers were traditional. They ran traditional houses, and our grandfathers and our fathers seen that, and I was blessed enough to see that. So guess what? I used to watch my grandfathers come home and sit down, and a plate came to them. Same way with my dad. My dad didn't work for 4 years when the mills closed or whatever. My mom was going to work, but he still was a man, and his plate came to him.
Out of habit, huh? Because I'm wondering,
okay,
and see, that's why we look at it, like, say that situation happens right now, we'll flip it, and it's like, okay, well, I went to work, and you want to sit here all day long, and my feet hurt.
Exactly.
So where's my bath water?
We're not equal. We're not equal. I'll never tell you, I don't care how much you make, I'll never tell you to go downstairs and see what that noise was. Because we're not equal. I don't care if you lost your job or you're making more than me. I will never tell you to go downstairs and see what that noise was. So I don't care if I'm working or not. I want my plate brought to me. I don't care. You can't have it both ways. Well, I'm working this thing. Okay, well, if you're working, go see what that noise was downstairs.
No, that's unfair. Nick, go ahead. You got it, Nick.
Oh, is it?
That's unfair.
That's unfair. Okay.
So you want us to work and go see what the noise is? Like, come on now. What's your role? What is your role?
You sit there, I'm home all day and I'm working, and you think I'm gonna come home, cook, and bring you a plate? You almost make it.
I never said. I said I will never. I don't know why. Is this thing on? I will never tell you to go downstairs and see what that noise was.
Right.
If you make more than me or less. My role and my position is to protect. So guess what? No matter if I'm working or not, my plate will be brought to me. Captain! Caveman!
See, that's the problem.
If you ain't working and I'm working, I'm not bringing you.
Got you. So here, you put on the dildo and you plug me in since you're working and I'm not. Since you want to just change positions on the fly because you.
But what if you like it?
Nah.
What if you like it?
I'm not into that type of man.
But what if you like it?
Hey. Come on, Mel. You're really reaching.
But if you like it, you'd be like, okay, there we go. We can do it. We don't have to let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a date? Honestly, when we talk about transparency and the guy that actually sat her at the table, you know, the young lady at the table and said, hey, I got 2 other people. Have you ever been on a date and someone told you exactly what they want? I'm not looking for a relationship. This is what it is. Or I'm looking for marriage. What's your response to that?
Both of those I can respect. But this is when I say, it'll change for a woman. After I put Bo Mangani up in there a couple times and swing for the fences, then you want to come renegotiate.
Yes.
But if you tell me you want to be married and you're the type and you're this and that and the other, I'm open to it. I'm not saying I can say, yeah, I want to be married, but I can say, yeah, I can see you as my wife. So it ain't, yeah, I want to be married too.
Now, okay, fellas, that right there, that was good.
My wife.
Fellas in the comment section, I could see you as my wife. So there's the wordplay. I could see you as my wife. What's your thoughts on that? And then say, I never said I wanted to get married. What's your thoughts, Nick?
I see you as my wife. Well, you want to make me your wife? Like,
that's what it sounds like, right?
Exactly. But then, later on down the line, it's something else, like you said, I never said I want to get married, but you said you could see me as your wife. But then let me play devil's advocate, because when I said it, I can see you as my wife, but he's not saying that don't mean that he wants to get married. He just said he can see, so it's not the same thing.
Is that some imagery? It's imagery. It's like, okay, I can see you as my wife.
We do have a habit of taking stuff too far. Lord, I'm glad he ain't on the air to hear that. But anyway, we do have a habit of taking, so those are two different things. I can see you as my wife versus yes or no. If he said, yes, I would like to get married, I can see you as my wife. That's when you'd be like, should I start planning the wedding? But yeah. So until I actually said it, I would be like, nah, nigga, you said it. But once I said it and had to think about, that ain't the same thing. We be playing ourselves. I can admit that.
I agree, but that's wordplay though.
Yeah,
that's wordplay. And then you want somebody to do all the wifely duties.
Wordplay.
Like he was saying, okay, well, you want to put your best foot forward. Why am I putting my best foot forward? And I done put my best foot forward for 2-3 years, and you said you could see me as your wife, and then you don't even want to marry me. You go out, we break up. You done marry Brenda down the street.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say. You did all the wifely things, and then the next chick got all the benefits from you doing the wifely stuff. Yeah, that happens all too much, and men. I'm going to tell you right now. Like, I don't care if you say it's in your feelings or whatever, but y'all have to think about it and be fair, because when women do certain things that y'all don't, you act like big babies. But here's the thing: you have to think about it from a woman's perspective, if you can. Why expect a girlfriend to do everything? And then you have a girlfriend that does every single thing that you ask that you're satisfied for, but then you break up, and then the next chick that you see you like, and then a few months later, y'all married. That is not fair, because the woman that you were with for years did everything you had, and that happens all too often, and you can't say it doesn't, because it does. Why? So therefore, now when the next man get that woman, she's broken and y'all upset. And I understand you said you can't judge a person or treat a person, because of it. But it happens all too often. And if you've been burned a lot, you're going to be on the defense. And that goes for men as well. You're going to be on the defense. So, like, where does the middle ground come from? Where does it, where are we going to have a middle ground? But yeah, that happens too much. It's not fair. Don't expect me to do wifely duties if, number one, you don't plan on marrying me. And then we break up and a couple months down the line, then now I'm sitting here like I was doing all this and he was out there cheating on me all along, because now he married to her and we've been together for 3 years.
Okay.
I can't disagree with a lot of that stuff. Your picker and your woman intuition must tell you that, hey, at a certain point, you have to just get off this pot. And if you're going to live for this dream and you don't see it coming into fruition, at some time you would have to get off the pot. And is it bad that men do that and stuff like that and will go and marry this girl in 3 weeks? It happens. And it does happen. And I can't be doing it. But
and it's not fair to us.
But here's what's not fair to us. I'm the simp that want to take you out, buy you roses and flowers and this, that, and I'm the good guy, and I don't get no play. You right, Tyrone.
And I agree with that.
But that depends on the type of person, because that is not always true. I gotta slide in here. That is not always true, because that may be something that she wants. Now, most people want the thug to be the dude to bring the flowers. We want it all merged together.
Write poetry. They've got a good job to rap. They got a 12-inch, 12 inches. You want and want you with a lace front.
Listen, you gotta have a mix of both. If you want to unlock the inner freak from me, you gotta have a mix of both. And I'm just
okay, Nick. We were talking about the guy who just messed with this freak. They've been to mix with you and stuff like that. And after 3 years, he said, nah. I'm good. I'm going to get off this ride and go and marry something else.
Oh, we fighting. Nah.
Well, you got unreal expectations.
Okay.
You got unreal expectations.
I got to go to the next. I have to go to the next. Have you ever stayed in a relationship longer than you should have, sparing your partner's feelings?
Yes. Yes. Oh, Lord, yes.
Now.
Next question, please.
Now, how does that work, though? Because you're not happy, and then you got the situation like Nick's example, where I'm in this and I really don't even want to be in this. That's why I'm going with Brenda over down the street somewhere. But Nick has invested, we're using her as an example. She's invested all this time and you're gone because you're not there. So you stayed to spare her feelings, but now you're miserable?
Here's the thing.
Was part. That's why I tried.
That's different. I'm saying in general. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Feelings
Nate.
have different feelings. Weigh difference between men and women. Remember, a woman will leave a home because she's not happy. A man that sacrifices happiness for his home. So it's different. We view it differently. If you ain't happy, okay, that's just par for the course. Adjust the levels. Find happiness in this garbage. So that's what a man does. That's how we're built. He's not making me happy, so he deserves. Think about what I said earlier. Tom Brady got left. Michael Jordan got left. Jason Momoa got left.
Oh,
because these women weren't happy.
They probably, they had the look though.
Brad Pitt got left.
They have the look, so it looks good.
They got looks, money, and everything else.
Let me tell you, I told you.
Money.
Okay, wait.
The money.
Okay, but see, there could be something different, so it doesn't check all the boxes. Prime example. I remember I was talking about that guy I was talking to, and he was a nice looking guy, had it going on the whole nine, but he couldn't speak, so I couldn't take him to the company Christmas party because he was too cool. He was like, "Where's that?" Ow.
Do you hear how?
Yes, there are certain. You got to check those boxes, though.
How many times you switch up and tell me?
Check the boxes.
The whole thing is Jordan's wife wasn't happy
because there was something she ain't like him cheating.
Jordan's wife and Brad Pitt and all them was happy for the 10 years.
She couldn't take the cheating. She wanted him by herself. Tom Brady. She wanted him by herself. Well, I can't say Tom Brady's situation. Don't know that one. But the public ones, these men were stepping out. So what's more important? Do y'all think that money is more important? And that's not it. It's like, yeah, you can provide, but okay, now I'm accustomed to this lifestyle, so you're just providing. I need a partnership. I need that companionship.
Right. I'm accustomed to hitting it twice a week. I'm accustomed, that's my lifestyle, hitting it twice a week. What happened to my lifestyle? What happened to that? That don't count, huh?
Well, you making your own lifestyle. See, when a man takes a wife, understand, when a man takes a wife, see, you got to understand, you chose us, but we ain't just go and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to marry you and hog tie you and took you up the aisle. You got to take some responsibility on that, too.
Yeah, I mean, Biff is real. Biff is real.
It is. It is. And that's why we have.
That's why we can't.
That's how we have it show.
Both sides.
It is on both sides. You got to understand what it is that you're trying to get into, and you got to think fairly about it. Like for real, we do invest, and we be like, okay, this is that guy. We gonna get married, and then he want to give me a might as well ring. Don't give me no might as well ring 30 years down the line because I'd have been left. What?
Yeah, that's another thing I don't understand. Why go with somebody for 20, 30 years and then decide to get married, and then once you get
after you broke down
20 years,
after y'all broke
married,
down,
and then you're married for what? Maybe 5 years, and then y'all divorced.
I never understood that one.
When you bring the government into it and stuff like that, is when everything changes. You have a goal to get the ring and to be married. We can live just like married people and have our own ceremony without the government in it, but y'all won't want to do that because the fringe benefit package don't come without the ceremony and the paperwork and the government ID.
It's the party.
So you guys are after that. So if the guy has all the money, he is the prize because he has all the money, all this, and he's going to marry you and take care of you and risk losing at least half of it, if not all of it. There's no risk for the woman. If we divorce tomorrow, Nick, you get the kids and the house and a check. What do I have to rely on at the point when you get unhappy and leave me? What do I fall back on, Nick?
So is it fear?
What are my choices? Can I get Section 8? I have nothing there for me.
You can get Section 8.
You can have the kids.
And you don't want them.
Cool. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, I appreciate
You had a
that.
kid.
So you gonna pay child support for these kids that you gave me?
There's a lot of
You don't
women
pay child
that
support
there's
for
a
me
lot
and
of
the
women. There's a lot of
A lot
women
of
that
women
pay
do.
child support.
There's not a lot.
There is. I know them personally.
There's not a lot.
Yeah, that I know personally.
Okay.
That do
You know
pay.
personally.
That do pay, and you have
You've
that.
been to Youngstown, Canton, Cleveland, and Columbus.
Who you? I know a few in Youngstown. You'd be
You.
surprised. I've been all over.
Exactly. But Youngstown is how big?
Listen.
Okay, guess what?
let me say this.
Nationally,
No,
I can
I'm not gonna let you downplay that. I'm not. You have men.
Okay, but I'm gonna.
No, let me say what I'm saying. No, I'm gonna say what I'm saying.
Not Oprah, but,
you have those men
Whoopi.
that have those children, and there are more women that you actually know that are paying child support, and the men, it's the opposite. The men has the child, and they're okay with it. But what happens is the men that I
I'd be
know,
okay
now
with
there's
that too.
about
Best for the kid.
maybe about 3. Yeah, it was best for them. I can agree with that because they're stable environment, going to school, good school district. I can get that. But I seen that those men, I could say maybe 3 that's in that area, they're like, ooh, this is a lot. And what's happening is, I ain't even gonna lie. What's happening is this. They're calling the mother to come visit the child. Flip that. I was like, what is happening? So the mother is paying child support. She busy doing her thing, and the father hasn't. He was like, well, yeah, their mom's supposed to come by, but she didn't stop by. So the those fathers are now looking at it from the other angle, and it's like, well, they keep breaking their heart, and they're looking at these children, and these children want their mother, but their mother is constantly gone, living a free life and just paying the money. So the roles do change.
Hey, I mean, what's good for the goose? What's good for the goose is good for the gander, I guess.
But you spend more money when you have them.
But my first,
that child support ain't
I'm sorry,
a lot. You spend more money when you actually have them. Oh yeah,
damn right. I had my kid. Unfortunately, I was married at the time, and she stepped up. And I mean, I would like to thank her to this day. I mean, I know that her and her father, man. If it wasn't for them, I don't know what I would have done. But I was placed in that position, so I get it. I get it.
How did that make you feel?
And like I say, what do you mean?
How did that
Make me feel?
the role reversal? Who fixed your plate?
Oh, my wife.
Okay. So you're okay?
All of them. Say it again.
I said, so you're okay with that role? Were you okay with that role? So were you daddy or were you mommy?
I was both, and she was support.
Okay.
So I mean, but I give her all the credit for being in there and holding it down the way she did. I mean, I was a single dad, but I wasn't by myself. So
okay.
The emphasis was on me.
So answer me this.
So I mean,
answer me this. I bet I know Nick's, but I'm gonna let you answer that question as well. Are you okay with being a stay-at-home dad? And Nick, are you okay with marrying a stay-at-home dad? Go ahead, Nate. You can answer what you think about it.
I'm okay with it.
So you won't feel like less than a man?
We're a company. Me. No. Because the role I play, if the role is being handled, I mean, I'm not a prideful to where I'm Captain Caveman-y, but I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh no, if this is the play that's called and it's what's best for us. Maybe you got a degree in IT and you can sit home and comfortable. I ain't sending you out to the mill and not doing nothing. If you got a comfy job, if you're an executive and it's comfortable,
you ain't sending her to the mill.
And I can stay home with the kid. No, I ain't sending you to the mill.
You said you was gonna get somebody a shovel to dig a ditch. You remember that, Nick? All right, Nick, what's your thoughts? Are you okay with? Let me rephrase that. Are you okay with your man being a stay-at-home dad and still leading you?
I mean, if we have children, I mean,
or a stay-at-home husband. That's a thing now.
Yeah, if we have children, then yeah, because he's at home making sure these kids are disciplined. And if he's at home and the roles are switched and he's doing everything that I'm doing, then yeah, I have no problem. If that is what works best for us, then yeah, I have no problem with it. But again,
that's the play that's called.
Okay, so a house husband, yay or nay?
I mean, if that's what works for us, yay.
Yay? Nate, house husband? We already know he'd be a house husband in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
I'm cool with
Captain
it.
Caveman.
I don't mind being at home.
You see?
Oh, no,
Captain
not a problem.
Caveman.
He gonna be in his cave.
Peanut butter and jelly.
But these house husbands, you got to be bringing in some revenue.
Captain Caveman.
You got to bring in revenue.
I got to what?
Bring in revenue. Like a house husband. Because that's the thing now, the house husbands.
Why don't the housewife got to bring in? Why don't the wife got to bring in revenue? Y'all equal, remember?
Who said? No. You just rely
on the husband, right?
No. Who said we were equal? I'm gonna tell you, I ain't equal.
I'm laying on the cat.
I ain't doing that.
What?
I ain't doing certain things.
My house husband is peanut butter and jelly and Price is Right all day. Then I hate that don't Law and Order. Hey, I'm a house husband. I'm gonna do my part. But now you expect it. Oh no, well you listen.
Come on, I gotta go to the next. Have you ever? Go ahead. Go to the next one. You ready?
The queen is the most powerful position on the board. Oh, okay. Somebody.
You ready? Okay. Have you ever taken back someone who cheated on you?
Unfortunately. Yes.
Okay. What about you, Nate?
Yeah, but I mean, it ain't taken back. I mean, I was. She was side piece, or she was just the broad I was messing with. She wasn't.
So she wasn't the person. She wasn't the chick. She wasn't the main.
Yeah. So I mean, I was disappointed that she stepped out or did what she did. But I mean, I'm like, damn. Well, it was good. Now I don't have any main man responsibilities with her, so I'll accept her back.
Okay. So, but you were disappointed that she stepped out and she was a side chick.
Yeah. I mean, some dudes fell for certain side chicks. I mean. It happens.
You ain't go to the table and renegotiate. She don't put that Thundercat.
No.
That Thundercat got on you.
She said, "Well, if you want it all to yourself, you should be my man." I was like, "Oh,
so quiet."
It's all right. You go ahead and smash. As long as I can get Tuesday. We're still on for Tuesday. Okay, well, I forgive you.
All right, go ahead, Nick. What you got? Have you taken somebody? You said yes. You taken somebody back?
Unfortunately, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, but baby, when I stepped out, I shut the whole respiratory system down.
Okay, wait. So did you step out after, or so you took them back and then cheated on them? Why did you take them back? Was it on some get back?
For the goose is goose for the gander. I wanted to feel how I felt.
Okay, so that was it.
It feels different.
And that's what I was gonna say, Nate. So how is it with a female cheating versus a male?
The only feeling that a man, you know the feelings the man put into cheating?
No, none, right?
You ready? Here it is. Ugh. That's all the feeling a man put into cheating. You knew his name, you knew his favorite color, you let him enter you, you did things for him for access. It's different.
Guess what?
A man ain't. Okay. Now
what? No, Nate. What type of things does she usually do for him?
Okay. Did you just meet a dude out at the bar and smash him? Don't even know his name? Can you do that?
Some women can.
No. We're talking to Nick now. She said, I. So let's talk to Nick. Have you ever just smashed
in my school days? I have, yes.
Okay, all right. Well, did you do that to the...
I one and got together with him, and as soon as we got done, he called his friends and said, yeah, I found me a winner, because he told me we go together now. So, yeah, I have.
Mm-hmm. That's something you're proud of?
I'm wrong. I can do what I want to do.
Say that.
Got you.
Say that. So, but tell me, so what's the difference? Why do men hurt more when women cheat?
Because we what is the word? When we're in, we put forth with you unconditionally. There's no conditions on our love for you. There's no conditions. You have conditions on the love you have for your man. He has to be this. He has to make this. He has to do this. He has to. We don't have those. She got a nice butt and she can cook a mean pot roast. Okay.
Really?
If I choose to commit to you, I'm choosing to commit to you, not what you can do for me. Versus with a woman, she usually chooses to do with the most provisions. He has to have something that he can. Huh?
It's like shopping.
Right. But it ain't that way for a man. So if I did all of that for you, it hurts me more because I put all that into you.
But did you think about that when you was smashing the side chick, though? That's the thing. Did you think about that while you were saying? Because, see, that's the thing. Men don't think about that, and they don't find it a problem. Well, it just, like you said, you know what it meant to me? Like, but still, that's... But when it's done to you, it's like I said, shut the respiratory system down. It hurts. So before you step out and be with a side chick, you need to think about how you feel when it's done. Because let me tell you, I'm the type of person, I've only cheated maybe 3 times in my life out of all the relationships and marriages. And the reason I cheated was because I gave my all and I got cheated on. So I wanted them to feel how I felt, and they felt worse. Then why do you do it? If you know that you don't want your woman to step out, then why are you stepping out on her?
Okay, so in your step out, in your vindictive state, what did you win?
Huh?
Satisfaction
of looking at your tears.
Okay, cool.
And knowing that you hurt just as much as I did.
Cool. So now y'all went on and got other people, or did you stay with the vindictive member? I ain't gonna say that. Or did you just stay with him? Was he somebody that you cared about? And when you hurt your husband or boyfriend, you stayed with the dude that you did it with, or you were just another notch on the dude's thing? I got lucky because I smashed you because you was mad at him. So I just
side dude or the husband.
Right. If I'm the side dude and you stepped out with me after your husband found out, after you hurt your husband, did you stay with me, or I just put you on another notch? Yeah, I hit that.
I mean, we messed around for quite a bit.
Okay, messed around. So guess what?
I left him alone.
Dude, do you understand? After I put my feet in these socks and I wore them and I messed them up and stuff like that, and you take them from me, I'm just going to go buy another pair of socks.
I don't care.
It's not special to me.
Listen, you're the side dude. I don't give a damn.
Cool. But you used me to break up, to get a dude that loved you and was there for you mad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I mean,
that's what y'all do.
We don't. Listen, it's not vindictive when we do it to you. It's not vindictive. We ain't like, and we should be. Oh wow, how would this make it? If a dude does it, I'm not condoning it. But we're not. We would say I'm not. I wouldn't give up my home.
It just happened.
Okay. Yeah. Now, if that's the case, you would have to have feelings for the dude you let spend, unless you're just out there like that. But for the most part, you would have to have feelings for the dude you choose to let in you.
I mean, we was talking for a minute, so feelings develop.
So guess what? You had a relationship to do that. I met that girl at the Dairy Queen, and she had on a nice skirt. What's her name? I don't know. It's not important to me. That's not what it is. But you knew this dude. You knew the dude. You had a relationship or a conversation with him or whatever before you let him.
Listen though, here's the difference.
Okay.
I met dude when I was separated because husband left me, calling himself going to get with somebody else. So we were separated. Now, once me and husband decided to try to work it out, I was still messing with dude.
Oh,
Okay.
So there was
let me go to the comments.
You don't hear it. Man, tell her, please. Tell her now.
Let me go to the comments.
You don't hear it.
So John said it's a pride thing because men believe in ownership and are competitive against other men. Now, with this situation, I gotta say, you giving up yourself trying to get some get back, he wins. You get nothing out of the deal. And the only thing we can hold on to is the cookie. Once you give it away, what else is there to get? That's your leverage.
That's the prize.
So
I got what I wanted to get.
What? A wet butt?
Every time I wanted it, and the fact that it hurt the other one's feelings.
Thanks for the stars. I see the stars out there. Appreciate you guys.
Wow.
Okay, let me go to another one. So Real said, when I cheated, it was just a feel-good moment. Because I have a man to share my feelings with. When I said this to a man, I cheated on his feelings. Let me see. I cheated on his feelings. I cheated and his feelings was hurt. Saying I act like a man. Can someone make sense of this?
Yeah. Because if a woman's thing is her virtue. She's given her thing is not earned. It's given to her. Her value is not earned. It's given to her. And all you have to do is protect it and maintaining it. Remember, I have to buy the boat. All you do is wear the right clock.
Okay. So our credit score is up here. Our coochie score.
Diminish it. And ours starts at the bottom, and we earn ours. So if you keep diminishing your credit score, it hurts us because I invested in you. I invested my everything into you. My last name, possible children. You look at a certain way by your mate. I've invested a lot in you, in everything, and it wasn't like. What is it?
As you step out and then you get your feelings hurt, and now you sad.
Oh, so what?
Right.
So our investment don't mean nothing then, huh?
Your investment means everything. That's why we invest in you.
Well, then guess what? If our investment means everything, then do
you understand? You let your feelings.
Don't step out. That's my whole thing. Don't step out.
Okay, so let me show you where you were. Y'all separated, and this guy popped in. Now, when he acted up again, you went right back to the same guy to smash to hurt my feelings. So that same guy has been there the whole time.
Okay.
And you knew you had feelings for this guy.
Couple months.
So.
That's a whole. That's different. That's not just a smash and dash. That's a whole relationship.
Oh, thanks, Mel. Oh, Lord.
He's crazy. But wait, so if you go back to the same chick, that's an issue as well. Since you said that the feeling is just the feeling and there's no real emotion with it.
No. If I have emotion and feelings, I go to the same chick. Yeah. It's the same on the other side. But the thing is, Mel, if you had a side dude, do they look at you to provide?
Oh, heck no.
Or to make, exactly. So guess what the side
I ain't going with no dude that looked to me to provide.
Exactly. But guess what every woman I get with are looking for me to do?
Yeah, provide. I gotta get something out of it.
So guess what? If it's $40 or if it's a light bill or something, she's looking for something for me to provide.
A light bulb. $40 and a light bulb for the lamp on the nightstand.
Ta-da. That's what I'm good for. But I am looked to provide in all situations. So if I leave for my side chick, guess what she's going to want me to do more of?
Providing. Yes.
You leave for your side dude. You know what he's looking for? You to be there and hide the pickle more.
Well, let me say this. That's the difference. And I'm not promoting it, but when you're
I'm
dealing
not
with
promoting any of
somebody,
it.
but
It just-
no, wait, when you're dating somebody and they're with somebody else, it's all good because you get the fun stuff.
Yeah, you're
Now,
fine.
but you got to be aware of the situation. So when you want to go back to the negotiation table, you got to know, guess what? I'm about to take not just the fun stuff on, all of this stuff too, the other side that I'm missing. So I
That
get
bad
it.
Taco Tuesday is yours, baby. Now it's yours. Wash those
And
whites.
then do you want it? You said wash those whites. Listen, child, I'll be like, fine, you don't wash the whites because it ain't white no
You
more.
gonna handle the white and them stiff ass socks.
Why is the sock stiff,
I
Nick?
love you.
Why is the sock stiff? Throw them away.
I want to watch. What?
Why the socks stiff, Nate? Because they dirty socks?
I've been sweating in them all day, working hard to bring money in so you can get your hair done.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
Appreciate it, but throw 'em out.
But your drawers and your socks and your stiff socks, you gotta wash.
Okay, well, guess what? Hey, don't get mad at me when I find somebody.
Have you ever kicked it with a chick with a stiff washcloth?
Is that a question?
Look, wait, look at Nate. Nate had to pause. He like, huh?
I had to think. I'm like, kick it. Do you mean just smashed or?
Yeah, you smashed a chick with a stiff washcloth. You went in the bathroom. That washcloth was like the one under the sink with the Ajax.
Well, I found out afterwards, but I mean, it wasn't like, oh, you have stiff washcloth. I want to make you my woman. But I mean, afterwards, you find out, hey, this is kind of stiff. But it's afterwards. It ain't no like, wow, you know what? I like a girl who got stiff washcloths and know how to, don't want to wash my whites or my socks. That's the type of woman that turns me on.
Let me tell you, I got an inbox, and the inbox was a dude in his bathroom, right? So I guess the lightweight trying to holler type thing. And I'm looking around, I see water, toothpaste splashes on the mirror, all that stuff, right? I was like, ooh, I didn't pay attention to what he had on. I was like, that bathroom nasty. Guess what his reply was?
What?
My wife is very clean. Dude, why are you in my inbox? I was like, and then I saw a washcloth in the back that looked mighty stiff on the towel rack. I was like,
a woman would say, and leave that dude alone.
absolutely, but listen, that's how I found out he had a wife, though. Because he got mad because I said, that bathroom nasty.
But a dude would be like, well, I still won't smash.
I don't know. That's terrible. That's whack.
It's how it is.
So tell me, so you guys don't look at like the kitchen and the bathroom before you go into the bedroom?
It doesn't hold it as much of importance to us. If you're the one I'm talking about marrying, yeah, it holds something. But
you know, there's an old saying that if the kitchen and the bathroom nasty, her hoo-ha's nasty.
Yeah. That could be it too.
And you don't care. You seen the washcloth after.
Well, afterwards, if I seen it afterwards, I'm not, like I said, it's not something that I'm looking, ooh, she got to have crusty this and this, that, and other. No, I ain't that type of perv.
Okay, so I got a lot of comments that's coming in, no on the house husbands. So some of these men out here like, no, they're not okay with being a house husband.
Okay, well, I mean, that's cool.
But you okay with it?
A lot of, I mean,
And she still got to fix your plate.
Yes, she still got to fix my plate. Yes, I still got to go downstairs and check the noise. Yes, she got to fix my plate. Listen, if those dudes don't mind to be house husbands,
That sounds like a son. That sounds like a son.
I make $175,000 a year. You're a stay-at-home dad, and I still got to come home, cook, and fix your plate.
Say that, Nick.
Yeah, I might cook. I said fix my plate. That's what I require. If you want to work here at Nate Institution, this is what I need. You don't need your doctorate. You can have your GED. I'm just saying, this is what I need.
He said you want to work at Luther's Janitorial.
Right. You don't need. Hey, this is what I require. Listen, the dudes don't want to be house husbands or this, that, and other. Hey, look, I might watch midget bestiality porn. If that ain't their thing, that ain't their thing. So I can't be mad at them or what they want to do or what they accept.
Hey, listen, it matters what the listeners think. Because I'm reading these comments.
Yeah,
so it matters.
Each listener is different.
Absolutely. Nick, He don't get it. I'm trying to change him over. He's straight Captain Caveman. I'll sit at home, watch Law and Order. You still need to treat me like a son.
A son?
Ah!
Look, that got his attention real quick.
You know it. I did that intentionally. A son? Because that's what the house husband. Get out of here. You don't want to do nothing. Want somebody to sit there and fix your plate and you don't want to do nothing. Get out of here.
Mama got to come home and fix your plate. You want me to spoon feed you too?
Yep.
Now, listen, let me go to Cordell's, which is interesting. He said when he was working in an apartment complex doing maintenance, see, you know about the maintenance men.
Uh-huh.
He said there were more single men cleaner than the single women. I agree with that. Yeah. I would say that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, monkey see, monkey do. No one ever wins in that situation. Okay, let me see. The first sin wasn't the apple, but the conversation with the snake in the first place.
Who said that?
That's John Rudolph. John Rudolph said that one.
Oh, hey,
therefore,
said that? Who?
Man feels weak when the apple is eaten. So there you go.
Oh my God. He said the first sin wasn't the biting of the apple, it was the conversation with the snake.
That's to that Nick conversation over there. Ooh. But it's real talk. But that's how relationships start, though. But they start that way.
That was a life changer. I received that. Lord, oh man, I got quibbles.
But conversations is how it starts, though.
Because they still have to have a conversation to just smash.
And that's the point that Nate was trying to make when he was saying you meet somebody at the bar. Meaning that when women cheat, it's more invested than just, hey, let's just lay down.
It's vindictive. Right. A dude is just want to say, ooh.
You have to have that conversation, so there goes the first sin on both.
My conversation is being witty and being charming. That's my conversation.
But you still have to have that conversation. So therefore, it's just like it's the sin when the woman did it, it's the sin for the man. It still initiate from that first conversation.
I understand. But like the woman said, nothing happened when Eve bit the apple. It wasn't her responsibility. It wasn't her thing to say, hey, God never said you can't do that. I'm being held responsible for all of it.
And he was responsible for her.
Being vindictive, and your PDR, your whole fact is messed up behind it. Whether you like it or not, it affects your whole facts.
Okay.
And that's crazy because all the stuff I've done, I've never been considered a hunter. Because I'm yeah.
To who though? Someone considers you a hoe. Someone does. Someone considers me one, so I know they consider you one.
I've never been considered a hoe, at least not to my
okay. Aha, there it is.
Wait, what was that? What was that?
Anyway.
Hey, Mel, I ain't gonna say I see you got off the phone for that one.
Listen here. I got off because I was waiting on you to respond, and I knew you was gonna respond. Talk about something too.
I tried to just we co-hosts, we family.
Yes, but here's the thing though. Honestly, if you want to know if you're a hoe, I'm gonna tell you how. If you want to know if you're a hoe or not, you ready? Y'all got your pens ready and your pencils ready?
I'm listening. I'm all ears.
If you have to ask yourself, am I a hoe?
Oh, I ain't never asked myself.
Didn't nobody say you. Like, but if you have to question yourself and be like, am I a hoe? You already know the answer when you question yourself.
You already know the answer, right?
Like,
I never question myself.
Okay, we got that out. So you just out getting your own. Now, for the woman who is sexually, not even experienced, hungry,
liberated.
Okay, I want to say that, but there are women out there who have a high sex drive.
Right?
What's wrong with that? Like you can do it, but she can't.
Nothing if she's
because I'm looking in these comments and the women are on there like, yeah, well, I did it because this is what I wanted, a feel good moment.
Well, nothing's wrong with that if she can deal with the consequences of it.
And the problem is, people will say, "Oh, okay, well, you need counseling." Why she need counseling? Because she likes sex.
No, she don't need counseling. She don't need counseling, but she has to understand that, you know, her
women just sexually.
Her pick of men are a certain type of man. She want to go bear hunting and taking her fishing pole. So she has to understand, I'm this type of woman. I like to go fishing. Let me get a fishing hook. Don't be like, I want to go catch bear and take a fishing pole. If that's what she likes, she has to be comfortable in her choices. That's all it is. I'm not holding her responsible. Oh, well, she shouldn't do. No, knock yourself out. Get as many as you want. Fill all holes. Bowling ball at the same time. Fill all the holes you want. But you have to know that comes with circumstances. I.e., not high blood pressure. Hey, babe, you know, if you're doing all three of them at the same time, it's going to get out and they might think of you lightly. But I'm not telling you don't do it. But don't then say, well, I deserve a dude that's 6'8" and can rap and write poetry and smart and a gangster and a thug and go to church with his mama. You can't ask for that and be that. So just keep it in your lane. Hey, listen, I like three guys at once. Okay, I'm sure you'll find three guys at once.
No. So, because of decisions that we may make, we can't still get that high value male. Is that what you're saying?
I work at Burger King, Mel. Can I get with you?
Yeah, depending on
Okay, you're lying. Come on, man. It's your show. Everybody know we ain't getting with you. I'm at Burger King.
If you work at Burger King and you make an ends meet, hey, maybe you got a great personality.
Okay, cool. How many broke dudes you dated or smashed with great personality?
What? None.
But
let me say this.
You tell me in your 50 years you ain't found a great personality broke dude that you just wanted to smash?
Nope. We're friends.
So they're not out there.
We cool. They might be out there. They cool.
So I have to. So guess what? If you're taking threesomes and stuff like that, you cannot expect the high value man to say, I want to wife her.
But I need to be clear. I need to be clear on this. It's not because they worked at Burger King. It's just the people that I'm attracted to. Because usually I don't know where they work at. I don't go and be like, hey, where you work at? How much money you have? Okay. I don't do that.
Mel, are they in a jogging suit or do they look nice, smell nice, and driving something nice when you're attracted to them?
They smell nice and they're dressed nice.
Uh-huh.
They might be in a slick jogging suit, but I don't know what they're driving. It ain't like I'm out in the parking lot pimping.
So you can about tell that this man is about some substance and ain't broke, right? That's part of your attraction.
It might be. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Mel.
I'll give you that. But I'm not going out searching like, okay, here we go, and let me position myself to be here. No, I'm not doing that. And that's not how it works. Nick, tell him that ain't how it works. Usually we minding our own business and somebody comes to us. That's how that happens.
Good and you dress nice, that's what gets us.
Mel.
You attract what you are.
Mel. Your beauty holds you to a standard that you can do stuff that most can't. So your perception is skewed by how good you look.
Well, thank you for the compliment, but I don't think that.
It's not. And you have to. The world. Remember when we was talking to our friend that just passed, and he said, "Mel, you just don't know because people don't act that way around you."
Yes.
You are a victim of your own prettiness, and you don't know it, and that's cool. That's cool, but it's just how it is. So guess what, Mel? You get away with a lot of stuff other people won't. You get a lot of favor in certain things that other people don't because of your station. So you being blind to this is par for the course. We cool with all the guys are cool with you being blind to this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like Rihanna cheated on me. She had 2 babies on me. Am I gonna take Rihanna back? Yep. Yep. I can forgive her. But it's because of her station.
That's interesting. Because if somebody, I dated an ugly dude, and I don't know what happened, but he thought he was.
I know what happened. I can tell you what happened.
Tell me what happened.
You brought his stock up, and he was feeling good about it, but you still looked at him as an ugly dude. And when you was like, oh no, you're getting a little too proud of yourself, and you dumped him.
Look at her laughing.
I didn't. It wasn't because he was getting. It wasn't because he was getting proud of himself. Behaviors changed. So if you had this, you represented this behavior on the onset, and then that behavior changed. I'm out.
Of course, my behavior changed. I got a new job. I got a new car, and I got this. Of course, I got more swagger. I got mail. So yes, my behavior is going to change. So you can't blame him for that. His behavior changed because
I reminded him.
Yeah, you just got mad because he wasn't. Nigga, you still felt he was still ugly, and I'm giving him a chance. But in his mind, nigga, I got a new car, I got rims, I got my rims clean, I got armor on my tires.
Behavior change.
I'm flossing.
But see, here's the thing, and it happens all the time. Nick, tell the truth. Don't it happen? They sit there, the behavior change, you think you all that. Okay, be all that without me. I just had to remind him. Like, and I did. I was like, I'm beauty and you're the beast. Like,
right.
That needs to spin that. Like, you got to still treat people the way you get them is the way you need to keep them. You got to do the same thing to keep them.
Gotcha. Mel, you ready?
Go ahead.
If you go get a gown, get your hair done, your makeup beat, everything like that, are you going to act the same way you're acting right now?
Yeah, no. To my friends, yeah, but in public, no.
Exactly, you'll feel.
You carry yourself
so
differently.
The ugly dude was just feeling himself, and you was mad about that because you still ugly. Okay.
No, don't be talking to me reckless. That's the problem.
Okay, you don't see it from his point of view at all. It's all from your point of view. His point of view is my car's clean. I got my clothes. I got my new jogging suit polo is fresh. I got the cologne on my high karate. I'm looking good, and I got her on my thing, so I'm starting to, now he talking like this, yeah, girl. So what happened was, now he doing like that, and you like, whoa, you still ugly.
Now, okay, I got to go to the comment. So Cornell said, I could forgive Rihanna, but I dang sure ain't about to forgive Missy Elliott.
Is that a hidden date? You were right.
See,
that's funny. Now this dude talking about some Mel dated an ugly dude. I can't see it. He wasn't my type, but I gave him a shot. He dressed nice and smelled good.
Well, okay.
So there you go.
And when it
was something different than the Pretty Rickies. It was something different.
Okay, but guess what? You mad at him because he started feeling himself.
No, I wasn't mad at him. I left.
Honey. You lectured him because he bagged the honey and he was acting that way.
That's how y'all act. That's how y'all act. Yeah. Is that why
that's how you act?
My whole feeling, you just the way you handle us now.
Mel, you act differently. You act differently if you was dressed to the nines and face was beat and you got the new fresh dress or whatever, the latest Jordans on or whatever. You act different.
That ninja didn't put me in no Jordans. You ain't put me in no Jordans.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
He put me in some Jordans, Nick. My first pair of Jordans this year. Well, last year. This year.
Yeah, for the party.
And he gonna have me like I'm just a Jordan chick. But I get your point. I get your point. The point is that men, once y'all get us, y'all sit there, you sit there. Once you get us, you like, okay, I did what I needed to do to get her. But don't complete and continue doing what it was that you did to keep us. Prior to keep us. So we leave. Yeah. And then what? We're a runner. We're a track star. She's a runner. She's a track star.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You know all the stuff y'all tell us and y'all keep biffing us. What if men were just as bad as y'all really think and we stop manning? That means y'all can handle it, right? So that means, the garbage. Y'all picking up garbage. Y'all the new garbage man and y'all this, that, and other. And so
what's wrong with that? I can do that. We can take out the trash. We can take out the trash.
Say it again.
We can take out the trash.
No. I'm not saying take out the trash. I'm talking about working for the garbage company, picking up garbage. Because y'all can do everything a man can do, and y'all manning, and we always doing the wrong thing. We ain't doing what we supposed to do to keep y'all, and this, that, and other. So what if we just quit manning? All men, quit manning. Just let them handle it. Well, they can do it a lot better than us.
looking at statistics, looking at the statistics, 35% of you guys have already stopped manning.
Well, I mean, can you be mad at him?
Happy Pride Month.
Can you be mad at him for stop manning?
No, it's all about choices. Anyway. But you know what? But you have to maintain. You can't just slack off. This is what you did to get her. You got to continue that.
Y'all tell us what we did to get you. We need to continue to do. It goes both ways. And see, that's the thing. Some of y'all males, y'all don't want to.
Here's the difference.
Go ahead. What's the difference?
When a man gets with a woman, he doesn't want her to change at all. A woman wants to get with a man and say, "Oh, I can change that." We don't want you to change at all. Once we say, "Yeah," we want you to stay just like that.
And then what happened? We change once we get into it?
Yep. Oh, now that I'm here, oh, shit. Well, you know what? I'm the wife now. I ain't got to do that no more.
That is not okay.
No, it's really not. Too many women, too many women get comfortable in that because that's been, and I can admit that's been.
Well, I'm glad you admit it, but it's the same thing.
Comfortable with saying I am the wife now, and then started slacking off a little bit. I can admit that.
So the goal was to be the wife? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, the goal is both of us do the same thing. So, well, what you did to get me, you got to keep me. Same thing. I can say the same thing. See, I can say the exact same thing.
I don't agree with that. If you was dressed when you met the person, then you want to wear muumuus all the time, that ain't okay. You had your hair done before, and now you don't want to.
Muumuus are winning.
That's not okay.
First of all men like muumuus the best. First of all men like
muumuus. You serious about your muumuus?
Muumuus are winning.
Okay.
I'm serious about that.
And I've been hearing that men been talking about they rather see a woman in a muumuu.
And when we settle down, we settle down. I don't need to impress all these other broads. I don't have to wear high karate because I have the woman that I'm with. I don't have to show out and floss. I don't have to peacock anymore because I'm settling down. And
you're settling down, and you don't put your cologne on, and then all of a sudden you put that cologne on, and then we side eye, and then we tripping. We like, oh no, this ninja ain't had that cologne on in about 4 or 5 months. Behavior change.
Keep putting the cologne on. That's the moral of the story.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep doing the same stuff I got you by.
Yeah.
So the same thing that I was doing to get you, I can still do the same thing.
Listen here.
I'm not fishing anymore.
It ain't about fishing.
I got the woman I want.
So here's the deal. So you only did that just to get the woman? You didn't do it for yourself?
Dude.
So it was a facade. So you faking the funk. I thought you were just out here like that. I thought you just smelled good every day, just for the, on GP. That's what you wanted to do.
No, not every day.
Let me find out you got the hard washcloth.
Hey, at this point, I'm not out here fishing. I'm not trying to get with no one else.
Ninja,
I'm cool.
Ninja, you start not washing up. I'm gonna need you to pretend you fishing or doing something.
Okay.
But
cool.
but I'm a little different though, because I don't want anybody that don't nobody else want.
Okay, well here's the thing.
I kind of like that competitive thing. I don't know.
And you like, you settle down now. Do you need all these girls in your inbox? Well, shoot, high karate, baby. It's the high karate. I'm telling you. I'm smelling good. And it's my high top fade. So,
but people be like that. What is that about? I'm sure she got people in her inbox.
All the time. And then she don't, it's a problem. I don't want you if you ain't got nobody in your inbox. You're supposed to, as a woman, to have people in your inbox. You're supposed to.
Didn't I say that? That was my point.
When a guy settles down, he doesn't want to, but I don't want to do nothing. He want to settle down. He settled down. That's what we do. When we settle down, we settle down. When y'all settle down, oh no, we can go do this together, and we can do this, and we can go to the opera. And I'm like, dude, why don't we just sit here and Netflix and chill?
Okay, I'm going to read this one because this is it. Okay, it's like when you date that woman and you're getting to know each other. And once you all get to know each other and be together, now she's comfortable coming over with those big rollers in her hair and that face mask on and all that.
Yep.
You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I know you. You my woman. Hey, I got to deal with you. At some point, I might have to wipe your ass and when we old together. Who knows? You're in. I don't have to impress you. Hey, yeah, Mel, don't give her ice cream, boy. She farts like crazy. I know those things, and I've accepted those things. It ain't like, oh my God, this, that, another. I'm in. I'm settled down. You're mine. I ain't got to still jump through the same hoops.
But we still got to jump through them same hoops.
No, you don't. Hot plate and favorite position. That's the key to any man. That's the baseline. Hot plate, favorite position. You can do that for the next 70 years. I swear to you. Trust me.
Oh, gosh.
Ask the guy.
I am asking them, and they feel the same way. You got to do what you got to do. Be attractive. Take your girl out. Don't you? I like to sport my men.
I'm settling down, though. I don't want to
settle down. Don't mean let yourself go.
I'm not letting myself go. I'm just not doing the same shit. I mean, stuff. Sorry,
that is letting yourself go. That's
okay. All right.
That's definitely letting yourself go, my friend.
Okay. All right.
It's just like a man. Listen, I agree with Mel. She said she likes it. I do too.
Okay.
Just like men want their woman to look good on their arm and they want to show their woman off, so does the woman. And it shouldn't just be at the dating stage. It should continue.
Okay. I'm going to let you tell us how we feel. Go ahead. Continue telling us how we feel.
It should be, you should want to do that. It should be period.
So you're 50 years old. Let's say you're 50, right?
53, yes.
Okay, well, but 50. Let's just say 50. In your 50 years of living, have you found that person yet?
Yeah, I thought I did, but hell no, I guess not.
Ta-da! Ta-da! So.
She probably didn't find him because he was a facade. He put up a facade and he was a fake, and he pretended to be something that he wasn't.
Wait, let me tell you. With the exception of the first one, the next two, they presented themselves to be one way, and then once we got together and got married, then they were somebody different. Me, I presented myself as myself the whole way through.
Gotcha.
And that's the key with Nick. What you see is what you won't continue to get.
Gotcha. So if you, Mel, have you found that guy, that perfect unicorn that you guys say exists yet in your 50 years?
I have.
You have? Okay, why aren't you with him?
Don't worry about my personal business. What did Anitra say? Wait. What did Anitra say? She said you are the most public, most private person ever.
Yeah.
I have.
My whole point is this. If you found that person and you're not in the house with him and in that type of relationship, it could all be his facade too.
Absolutely. And that's why people aren't jumping. And a lot of people feel like, marriage is the goal. That's the goal. Some people don't want to be.
Starting point.
But some people don't even want to be married, because here's the deal. Once you say I do, then it'll be like, well, what happened? Didn't you change your mind? Be like, I don't. I'm that person. I do. I'm like, oh, wait, I don't. So it's cool the way it's rocking. So it depends on your needs at that time.
Well, it's okay to leave it right where it is then.
And also, exactly. And also, there are people out there that check the boxes, and you'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, they're cool. Is there an issue? Yeah, it could be, but don't know. But right now, I'm chilling. Been there, done that. I've been married. I got the souvenirs.
Got you.
So that's not something that I'm actually like.
You know what, Mel? I cannot.
I'm like, I ain't looking at, I gotta do. No, I just want to have fun. And once the fun is gone, guess what? Boom, I'm out.
And you know who always has fun?
Me.
The side chick.
Oh, okay. So I'm out of state. No, I'm not out of state. I'm out of town right now, but y'all know right now I'll be holding my book. There's a book. It's called How the Wife Becomes the Other Woman. Thanks for the quick promo. You can get it at Balboa Press, Barnes & Nobles, and Amazon.com by yours truly, Mel Ross. Yes, the side chick has all the fun until she becomes falls. The main chick. Yeah. How the wife becomes the other woman. Now, did you get that? The side chick, he said, until she becomes the main woman. And then, guess what? Yep. He don't like her no more. And then he starts cheating with her, with his wife.
How the wife
becomes like that.
Yeah, go back to
the main chick. The main chick comes with responsibility. It's not fun and games. It's responsibility.
Okay.
Now you're mine. I'm responsible for everything. The water being cut on and cut off. The what we're eating. The food we bring in the house. I'm responsible for everything. So men don't.
So that's what that boils down to?
I'm sorry?
So that's what that boils down to. Responsibility.
Well, yeah. That's what it boils down to. Responsibility.
All right. I want to say this real quick. The Negro League people, Mays getting noticed and honored. So shout out to that. Baseball. Another thing with the 10 Commandments in the schools. Listen, what's your thoughts on that? The 10 Commandments in the school system. They put it in. The 10 Commandments going back into school. Actually not even back, but they're going in the school. So you took prayer out, we put the 10 Commandments in. I guess they're thinking like maybe if they look at this and abide by these rules, they'll be okay. But now you already know how the religion and stuff goes. I wanted to put that hot topic out there. That other hot topic we got to do real quick, where there was a lady on Facebook and she was talking about Juneteenth, right, Nick? And she said she was waiting on her money for her Juneteenth. Now, her Juneteenth holiday check. Interesting enough on that, she ended up apologizing. She offended somebody because y'all already know I'm offended is the key word. No longer thank you. The magic word to get what you want. But on there, she said she was waiting on her money. I wasn't mad. I worked Juneteenth. I ain't get mine. They ain't paid Juneteenth. It is a federal holiday. Interesting, right?
Right.
So I was like, okay, wait. Now, my people, they hooked me up. They were like, you know what? We don't usually pay for that. These are the holidays. Well, yeah, those are the holidays. But remember, Juneteenth just came. So it was just implemented. So it's probably not in your pamphlet right now. I said, that's interesting. And I said, I worked on Juneteenth. So they cut me a check. So cool. Gave me a bonus. There you go. But I wasn't mad at the white lady for saying that. Now, here's the difference. If she was black and said, hey, she waiting on her money, because that's how I be. I'm waiting on I was waiting on Easter. My Easter money. But now companies are saying, hey, we going to pay for one or the other. We going to pay either for the birth or the rebirth. So you can choose. They ain't going to do Christmas and Easter now. But run me my money. So the white lady, when she said that, I was like...
Oh, I'm going to read it to you verbatim.
No, I don't want you to read it to me verbatim, but go ahead and sum it up real quick.
Okay. Basically, she was like, Juneteenth got her direct deposit delayed. It free her money. It was a comment from the friend. I'm waiting to see what holiday they going to come up with next. That's what got everybody in an uproar. And then that woman who said free her money, it better be free my money, Juneteenth aftermath. And then they were going back and forth with their little stuff and reparations now. So they started doing little digs. Okay, ain't nobody mad at you talking about about it. It's the other digs that y'all did. Okay. Like, what was all that about?
So y'all make sure y'all check that out. And I'm sorry because we're running out of time. But I wanted to Nate, when you said the side chick get all the fun and all that good stuff. Real talk, I'm not being an advocate for the side chick, but the side chicks are the reason that most married men stay married. And and the other thing, 80% of divorced women date married men. How about that? That's in the stats. Now, what's your thoughts on that? They like, I don't want that. Been there, done that. So, Mel's medical moments, real quick. It's hot outside. Please, please, please drink your water. I'm going to tell you. Stay hydrated. 70% of the human body is made up of water, so we definitely need that water. We do know on this show is all the time. Sugar, lots of sugar can decrease your immune system. So people try to steer clear from their sugar. I ain't saying don't eat sugar. Don't be coming after me. What I am saying is be very, very careful in these high temperatures. Water, water, water. We need to move. I want to keep you moving. So remember, 70% of the human body is made up of water. All right. Now, if you want to be a dried up pickle, go on, do your thing. But I had to say what I had to say. All right, lovely people, that is my time. I thoroughly enjoyed you, as I do each and every single Saturday. I don't have my sound effects to hook up with Nick, so we're just going to do a round of applause. Let's give it up for the voice, Nick the Voice. Yay! And then,
how y'all doing?
Okay, and then let's give it up for the person that drive everybody crazy, Nick the Agitator. Yay! Let's do that part.
So good.
You feel.
Thank you.
You know what? I gotta say this with you two being on too. I love the fact that your mindset and how you think is not wavered. This is who I am. Take it or leave it. Exactly. Take it or leave it. This is who I am. And I love that. And we can agree to disagree, which is all good. That's why the slogan here and this platform is it's okay to be you. So that's all I got, lovely people. That is my time. Again, I thoroughly enjoyed you as I do each and every single Saturday. Catch y'all on Friday. Be inspired, 7 a.m. Find you, embrace. Oh, wait. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Get your girl paid. And if you want to donate, you can donate via PayPal or Cash App or send the stars on Facebook. I appreciate you guys who did send the stars. I saw them. So find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3. Shout talk. I get it. Shout, no, just 1, 2, 3. Shout talk, shout talk, shout talk. All right. Boom. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, you know what it is. All right, bye. See ya.